Hey, I don't know about you, but sometimes I scroll through Instagram and wonder how influencers look so flawless. They have unlimited budgets for luxury skincare, designer makeup, and weekly salon visits. But here's the thing, looking polished and expensive doesn't have to cost a fortune. I'm also a licensed cosmetologist in the state of New York. I've worked on TV shows, music videos, movies, New York Fashion Week, you name it. Over the years, I've picked up so many makeup tricks and hairstyling tricks from pro makeup artists and pro hairstylists. Today, I'm sharing 7 of my budget beauty hacks that I actually use. No gimmicks, just real tips from a real person. Let's get into it. Hack number 1 is exfoliating. For me, it's one of the most underrated things that really levels up my skin. Exfoliating gets rid of dead skin cells, smooths texture, and makes everything from moisturizer to makeup just absorb on your skin better. When my skin looks dull, exfoliation generally fixes it. And honestly, I don't use any fancy scrubs. I just mix some plain white sugar with a little water and my normal cleanser and gently massage it in circles. No harsh rubbing. I do this once or twice a week and my skin feels baby soft and looks so much more radiant. I do have to warn that anything thicker than white sugar may cause scarring. So make sure the grains are really small, like a fine sugar, like white sugar or stevia, or like even sweet and low and things like that. Hack number 2, use less product. Seriously, less is more. I've noticed some influencers putting like a ton of skincare on their faces. Like they just cover the entire face. It's dripping with like serum or lotion. And I think it's mostly for show, probably to make their followers buy more of their affiliate products faster. It's likely that as well. I found that I only need to use a few drops of serum or moisturizer with whatever I'm doing. Any more than that, our skin literally cannot absorb. It'll just kind of cake it on your face and there's just no reason for it. If you use a ton of product the way some people do on the internet, you're just rubbing away dollars, really. I started using even less than half of the amount. It might quite possibly even be 20% of the amount that I used to use. And my skin looks even better. And my wallet thanked me. That brings me into hack number 3, using a facial roller instead of a facelift. Facial rollers might look trendy, but they're an alternative to pricey treatments. I use mine for 20 minutes 3 times a week to boost circulation, reduce puffiness, and help my skin feel tighter. It's literally like a workout for my face because it literally works the muscles of your face and tightens them up. Consistency here makes a real difference. I usually do it while watching TV, on the phone with a friend, maybe I'm in a car on the passenger side. Generally when I can multitask and doing like not really difficult things, or it's part of my wind down routine. Sometimes I'll even keep it in the fridge beforehand for puffiness. I actually own 2 of them too. They're so good. I have a travel one as well. And unlike risky procedures, my $10 roller keeps working week after week. No needles, no downtime, just steady results that are natural. 4, mastering the art of an at-home mani-pedi. Salon trips can seriously add up, especially if you go every couple of weeks. For me, doing nails at home is so much easier than it sounds, and honestly, kind of therapeutic. I've picked up so many pro tips and tricks from other people. If you're new to it, there are YouTube videos that will teach you anything from, beginner to intermediate to advanced nail stuff. You could even learn how to like do your own gel nails, which gel nails look super difficult. They're really not that difficult to do. I like a top coat, a good one like SE or OPI. I'll use cheap nail polish underneath. A good top coat can make even like the cheapest nail polish look salon quality and last longer. Hack number 5. Shampoo smarter, not more expensive. What really matters to me is how I use it. My routine is to start with cheap shampoos like VO5 or Suave or White Rain for the first wash to break down dirt and oil. Then I'll follow up with a higher end shampoo, and the second wash will actually reach my scalp and wash it properly. I only use about the size of a quarter for each shampoo, and if the product isn't lathering well, I add more water on my head rather than adding more product. This little trick makes the hair foam up better without wasting any shampoo. With conditioner, I only use a nickel-sized amount. I put it in my ends like this because you don't really need to condition the scalp as much. And then I use a wide tooth comb to comb everything through, and then some of the conditioner will get up here, which is fine. But you don't really need conditioner for your scalp because that's where you produce oil, and it takes a really long time for that oil to sip to the bottom of your hair and to hit the ends. So you just don't need to be you're essentially, if you put conditioner on your scalp, you're essentially just kind of greasing up your hair. If you have dry shampoo, you might want to put a little bit more near the scalp, but it's really not necessary. Depending on the thickness and length of your hair, some people would use more or less conditioner. Bonus tip, the shampoo is meant for your scalp. You don't need to put a ton of shampoo on your ends. Just on your scalp. And then the conditioner, like I said before, is meant for your ends. Hack number 6, disinfecting makeup like a pro. I learned about makeup hygiene while working in the beauty world. I was shocked to find that most powders and palettes can get pretty bacteria filled if you don't clean them regularly. Instead of tossing out products early or buying expensive cleaners, I put rubbing alcohol in a spray bottle. And I missed my pressed powders, my bronzers, blushes. Then I just let them air dry. This is exactly how makeup artists keep their things clean between clients. And doing so makes the products last longer and stay safe for my skin. Hack number 7, don't rebuy it, dupe it. If there's a high-end product I love, like a lipstick or an eye cream, I always try to search for a dupe one instead. I just Google dupe of whatever the product is. And most of the time, I do find budget-friendly options that perform almost the same. I type blah, blah, product, and then dupe into a Google search or TikTok and see what pops up. And also, a lot of Sephora brand makeup are dupes of high-end brands, and their makeup is actually great. A lot of their stuff, like the Forever, the lip stains are fabulous. It's crazy how close some of these formulas are. This way, you still look luxe without the luxury price. And if a specific dupe doesn't end up working for me, I'll end up using it on days that I just don't care as much how I look, and I'll be out a few bucks instead of 60 sometimes. Looking expensive doesn't have to mean buying expensive labels or $80 creams and using them all the time. For me, it's about consistency, smart swaps, and doing what actually works. These hacks have helped me save time, money, and stress. I hope you find at least one or two that do the same for you. If you've liked this video, check out my other video on expensive versus cheap makeup. It'll help you figure out where to splurge and where to save more. And subscribe if you love beauty and money, like me. I'll see you in the next one.